Okay, I hope this helps. Want to start off by saying thank you to everybody. I said I'd make this video, so here we go. This is going to be an ongoing little series of stuff because what I'm attempting to explain is not simple and it will take a little bit of time. But as we move forward, I think it'll make sense to you why this is kind of the only thing that matters. Um, and how we can apply it because we need practical application towards what's coming and what I've learned and how we can use this to our benefit. So I'm going to use a whiteboard for a lot of stuff today, and I hope this makes sense. We're going to start with something really basic and foundational. It's going to seem like I'm talking to like kids, and please I need it to be basic and so simple because it gets so complex, and we need to keep it really, really simple. When I started learning this, I was kind of floored, but everything kind of started adding up. I'm going to have to break it into pieces to each kind of complex idea. So we're going to start with just the simple foundation. And the simple foundation is something we all need to kind of comprehend moving forward because it matters spiritually, religiously, and contextually to why we're here, what's going on, what the heck is the purpose, what do we live in. All of that plays into it. And it starts with something really simple for me. This is, the law. I think people think they know what the law is, and I didn't. I really didn't. I don't know if this is backwards on here or not, but the law. Okay, does anyone understand or know what the law means? Took me a while. I didn't even realize, but there should be little dots in there. Barely see them, but yeah. We think the law, is a word. It's actually an abbreviated word for something else. And this is going to answer a lot. Oops. I went from capital to small letters. All right. There. Okay. So, now, seems kind of dumb and stupid. What do you mean land, air, water? Everything. Our whole world is foundationally based on this. Everything. And it goes back to our mythologies. Right back, you can see it in the Greek mythologies. It's really easy. But you can take this back in time. And the whole world is constructed around this. And until we understand this Trinity, it's really confusing. The Trinity in itself has many, many layers. It can be interpreted many ways. Let's put it that way. But we're going to stick with this one in the lawful form. Okay. So air. Air is overseer. It's above us. It's all around us. It is the father. It is Uranus in Greek mythology. It is the thing that oversees all things. It is the god of the sky. Okay? Air is God. Air is the ruler, overseer, protector of everything above. And it has a foundational rule that you have to follow. And it's controlled or overseen by the Roman Catholic Church. Sounds crazy. And the air is governed by the Roman Catholic Church in God's name. And the only rule to follow is called, very simply, the Golden Rule. If you don't know what the Golden Rule is, I highly suggest you spend some time researching. It's very simple. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. Or don't do unto others as you would have not done unto you. Something like that. So basically, don't be a dick. Be a good person. Care about people. Do your best. Love others as you would love yourself. So you better start loving yourself 100,000%, as if God exists and lives within you. Because once you do that, you're an overflowing vessel of love. Okay? So once you do that, you can easily follow the Golden Rule because you know that you'll be authentic. And whenever you're out of alignment, you're not really in alignment with God. right? So, golden rule. Don't break the golden rule. You break the golden rule, you break the law. The law. The whole thing. Okay? The law, the air, and the water, hydrogen, right? Oxygen coming together. 2 hydrogens and an oxygen, something like that, right? To come together, we get water. Okay, so water is the primordial substance. Before I would say plasma, but we won't get into that. So water. Water is the consciousness. Water is the depths of the void. Before there was light, there was nothing, right? There was darkness. So darkness is first. Hard thing for people to conceptualize. But we'll get to the symbol of God after and I'll explain. Water is where we come from. We come from the waters. And from the great deep came the light. We come from the primordial waters. Waters is feminine. Hard thing for people to grasp, but we are born from the water. Into the air. Onto the land. Okay? This sounds stupid right now, I'm sure, but you're going to be, what, Michael? What are you trying to say? Okay. So, the land. The land is for the living beings, the mammals, the air breathers, right? So we are birthed through a water canal, and we're docked from the water onto the land, or supposedly, right? The woman's birthing canal, the land is the material substance, the form that's brought onto the earth, which is the expression of the Trinity made whole. So we have Father, Mother, Gaia, right? Uranus, Gaia, and child, Zeus, or Jesus, or Osiris, or whatever you want to call it, okay? I'll put it this way even better. I'll just throw it all out. The child is, don't get mad at me, Christ. Okay? What is a Christ? We're going to get to that in a minute. This is the most important part. Why? Because it will clarify religion for you in a very simple way. We're born from the water onto the earth. We breathe air. We are the children of the earth, the land. We have dominion. Okay? Your law is made up of land, air, water. That's it. Land, air, water. But we don't understand what that means. So how do we apply it? The land is overseen by, if there is, a king of Spain. The water is overseen by the crown of England, which is, again, overseen by the Roman Catholic Church. So the British crown runs the seas, the high seas. This will go back all the way to the Phoenicians. The high seas are trade, okay? This is commerce. Everything that you think of, that when you walk out the door, if you are buying something, selling something, doing something along those lines, everything you sell, buy, trade exists here. Every time you use your credit card, every time you spend with current of the sea, you are in trade on the water, which is cargo, okay? This is the land of legal. The legal world. Okay? Legal has its own language. It's called legalese. I don't even know how to spell this right now, but we'll get the idea. Legalese. The pirates have overtaken the high seas on the water, which is your mother, captured it, and have been using water law, legal law, to trade commercially everything in this world, including our bodies. Explain that after. Okay, so land, where we're born, or supposedly supposed to be born, has the dominion of the father and the mother, right? So they're the child. They have the dominion of the earth. And their only governor is God. That's it. There's no one in between. And so the land people live by common law or equity. We have a common law. We are children of God. And if things are wrong, we can debate it in the court of equity. We don't need to be in the legal court because legal court doesn't have living people. There are no living children of God here. They can't. This land and water are their own jurisdictions. So whatever happens on water is for cargo, for trade, commerce, nothing living because it's happening on the water. It's actually not even happening in the water. It's on the water. And whatever's happening here is for living beings. This is black. This would be red, okay, on ink. So it would explain it better. Blood, dead. So all of your commercial stuff is done here, which is your mortgages, your estates. All of these things exist over here in black. All the things existing in man's realm, in the womb of man and man's realm, exist in common law. This is land law. This is water law. Legal law only exists here. This is the most important thing for people to understand. Legal exists here. It does not exist here. So if it doesn't exist here, what do we do? What does that mean? How do we use that? Okay, we'll get to that after. So that's law. I just want to break that down. Land, air, water. They have their own jurisdictions. Father, mother, child. The child has dominion on the earth, the land, can use the water to do trade, commerce, but it is not commerce, okay? This is not a fiction. I hope that made sense. That's video number 1. We're going to get to video number 2. There's so much to this, but I'm just winging it as I go. So we're going to start comprehending what the law means.